Hi, and welcome to the Talk Retail Training course. In this lesson, we will talk about the cultural significance and context behind symbols. Have you ever used any symbols or objects without really knowing their true meaning? If that's the case, this lesson will be of great use to you. At the end of this lesson, you will be aware of the importance of understanding the cultural significance and context behind symbols to avoid misinterpretation or offense. Enjoy it! Appreciation is when someone wants to understand and learn about another culture in an effort to broaden their perspective and connect with others cross-culturally. Appropriation, on the other hand, is simply taking one aspect of a culture that is not your own and using it for your own personal interest. An example of appropriation could be purchasing a piece of jewelry or clothing that may have important cultural significance to that culture, but simply using it as a fashion statement. Another example could be taking a photo of a ritual ceremony simply for the sake of getting as many likes on Facebook as possible. No respect. Taking a part of another culture without understanding what it truly means can be harmful not only to those whose culture you're using, but also to those with whom you share it. Greenhalgh proposes a few tips to explore and take part in a culture without exploiting it for your own use. Examine your own culture. Through self-reflection, you will be better able to understand differences and determine what's important in cultures across the world. You will realize that a specific aspect of your own culture background is central to your identity. It would offend you if someone were to use it without fully understanding what it means. Consider that people all over the world, in cultures other than your own, may feel exactly the same way. Think about, would I be offended if someone wore an important religious symbol from my culture without understanding what it truly means? Listen first. One of the best ways to understand and appreciate another culture is by listening to those who are part of the fabric of that society. Listen to their stories, understand the implications behind the aspects of their own culture that you're interested in, and use this understanding to broaden your worldview. I recently purchased a beautiful piece of handmade jewelry. Did I listen to the artist who created the piece to learn more about his or her background? What does the work mean to them? If not, I may be appropriating instead of appreciating. Consider context. What does a certain symbol mean to a particular culture? When and where is it appropriate to use it? Understanding what the various aspects of a culture are and what they mean are so important. If you truly have an interest in a person's life, more than likely they will be happy to share with you the things that matter to them. Did I just take a piece of someone's culture to use for my own benefit without knowing the significance behind it? Did I ask about the origins of the custom, item, or symbol? This is so important in understanding and appreciating a culture. Share your own culture. The most important part of cultural exchange is that exchange is mutual. Through appreciation and exchange, you're able to share something about yourself and learn something about someone else. You will partake in a mutual understanding of one another's background and culture. Think about: am I equally interested in sharing a piece of my own language, food, customs, and traditions? Chances are, this person is just as excited to learn about my culture as I am about theirs. What an incredible part of cultural exchange and appreciation!